Hello guys and welcome back to the channel. Hope you're doing really well and welcome to the channel if this is your very first time here. Today we're going to be watching another episode of The Last of Us. In episode 3 it was just this emotional roller coaster and I'm really hoping that we are going to get a little bit more of a deeper storyline with Joel and Ellie. Also I just want to say recently there's been so much amazing feedback from you guys on my videos, so thank you so much. And also thank you so much for all of the subscribers, massively appreciate it. And you love all of the old films that I do. More of that to come, more newer films as well. Anyway, without further ado, if you want to watch the full reaction to this, you can see it over on the Patreon page. Also, one last thing, if you guys have got any requests for me, it doesn't have to be sci-fi, because I know on the channel we do a lot of sci-fi films, and I watch obviously Doctor Who and I watch this, but it's not just about that, because one of the films coming up that I really do want to watch is going to be a comedy film. Also, join me with a nice cup of coffee. I love coffee and Joel loves coffee as well, so why not? Unless you don't like coffee, obviously. Yes, without further ado, let's watch episode 4 of The Last of Us. I absolutely adore this show. I've been watching more playthroughs of this and I've been playing a bit of it myself as well. Oh, there's some comedy moments, by the way, of me originally playing the game and originally playing number 2. What the hell is that? Holy! If you guys would like, I can share, some snippets of it, maybe at the end of one of the reaction videos. Probably a bad idea, giving her a gun. Then again, she has helped Joel out a lot. That's when it comes out. It's called a bullet. You mean I can dodge bullets? Bella's great as Ellie. She loves the smell of the gun. I have never handled a gun, being British. I used to have a plastic gun. One of the ones that had pellets in it. Or I love the apocalyptic world.
We have to do this every hour?
Gas breaks down over time. Back in the day, we'd drive 10-12 hours on one tank. You could go anywhere.
So where'd you go?
Nowhere.
Pretty much nowhere.
We had the ability to do it, or we have the ability to do it, and we never did.
How does that work?
It's a siphon. When liquid travels against gravity, because pressure.
You don't know.
I know it works.
Scientific. I would happily watch a TV show of this. Not specifically him filling up a can. Something where it's these two just traversing the landscape, just enjoying.
It doesn't matter how much you push the envelope. It'll still be stationary.
Yay.
No pun intended.
Yeah.
Volume 2 by Will Livingston.
Yay!
Volume 2. Look, you get it? 2? Like T-O-O?
I'm so happy that they got
What
it.
did the mermaid wear to her math class?
I didn't realise they'd have the book.
An algebra. Algebra. I stayed up all night, wondering where the sun went, and then it dawned on me. You can't escape Will Livingston. He'll be back.
He'll be back. I love puns. Puns and facts and jokes. This reminds me of the scene when she...
I got something. Here.
It reminds me, she finds something in the back of the car in the in the game.
This is actually before my time.
Hey, Hank Williams. I can't remember what it was that she finds. It's a book. I think it's a book.
Got something else.
She did. She found it. What was it?
It's
Oh, it was
right on the reading, but it has some interesting
It was a magazine. I couldn't remember. I just remember she found something.
pictures.
Oh, no. Put that back. That's not for kids.
How do
Ellie,
you even walk around with that?
please get rid of it.
Hold your horses. I want to see what all the fuss is about. Why are all these pages stuck together?
Oh.
I'm just with you.
An old abandoned, what are they called? Look at that. That's such a cool shot. They made the road look old and that. Was that CGI? It doesn't look like it. It looks like it was really there. I think that's CGI, some of that. So good. Yeah, the old roller coaster, the old theme park was abandoned.
I wonder what she's thinking of.
Oh god, look at that. Sorry, I'm a huge fan of abandoned stuff. as you'll find out and you'll notice.
Alright, that's enough for today.
These two are just... They've got an A star in my book for being Joel and Ellie. Oh, having this soundtrack really helps to add to the atmosphere. I mean, I don't know about camping out in the middle of the woods. For me, I don't know. Oh, is it ravioli? Looks like ravioli.
Slow down.
This is slow. What am I even eating?
That is 20-year-old Chef Boyardee ravioli.
It is ravioli.
How long are we staying out here?
Really weird topic to go into, but have you ever had really bad ravioli? It just tastes awful.
Am I going to tell you no?
Because in fact, you'll see the smoke.
Yeah, I wouldn't camp in the middle of nowhere.
So what are they going to do, rob us?
Well, they'll have way more in mind than that.
At least they're not in the right on the edge of the tree line. They are hidden in the tree line.
Actually smells kind of good.
Well, that would be Frank's then.
Oh, I wish I don't like that we only saw Frank and Bill for one episode. What is the deal with that? Are we going to see more of them? Are they going to do flashbacks to them? Or is that it? Are we just going to see this more and more often where they're going to knock off characters within the same episode as each other kind of thing?
Joel.
I wouldn't sleep out there. Sleep in the truck.
Joel!
What?
Can I ask you a serious question?
Yeah.
Surely the truck's safer.
Why did the Scarecrow get an award?
Because he was outstanding in his field.
Yes.
Did you read this?
No.
It's an old
Go
one.
to sleep.
Those people you said. There's no way anyone knows we're here, right? No one's gonna find us.
Hope not.
No one's going to find us.
I mean, what's the idea of sleeping out in the open, though? Surely it would have been safer, Joel having, like, the front seat, driver's seat, whatever, Ellie having the back. Or at least not have them both sleep at the same time. Oh, I didn't realise that was Joel at first. That scared me. I wasn't sure who it would be.
He's got the old coffee on the pot, isn't he? He's got the old coffee on there.
Joel loves his coffee.
Oh, what the f*** is that?
You don't like coffee?
We got a little coffee if you're on the road with me.
Little lady, you don't love coffee? That's it.
No one else.
Seriously, what those Starbucks in the QZ used to sell?
Well, theirs was a lot fresher than what Bill saved up, but yeah, this is what they sold.
Smells like burnt
Depending.
Where in Wyoming did you say your brother was?
Last contact came through a radio tower close to Cody.
Ah, man, that is deep up in there.
Yeah.
And if he's not there?
Odds are he'll be near a settlement. Probably close to another city out there. Ain't too many of them in Wyoming.
Cheyenne.
Cheyenne.
Really? What's his name?
Whose name?
Your brother.
Tommy.
Why isn't he with you?
Long story.
Is it longer than 25 hours? Because I think that's what we got.
What? I'm only asking.
Tommy's what we used to call a joiner. Dreams of becoming a hero. So he enlists in the army right out of high school. A few months later, they ship him off to Desert Storm. Cut to 12 years later, outbreak happens. He convinces me to join a group making their way up to Boston, which I did. That's where we met Tess.
That's what I mean, Tess, Bill and Frank. Are we going to see them again? Flashbacks and stuff. We need to.
Well, for what it was, it worked. And then Tommy meets Marlene. She talks me into joining the Fireflies. Wants to save the world.
It's not bad saving the world.
Of course, last I heard, he quit the Fireflies too.
Oh.
So now he's on his own out there, and I gotta go get him.
If you don't think there's hope for the world, why bother going on? I mean, you gotta try, right?
You haven't seen the world, so you don't know. You keep going for family.
I'm not family.
No,
No, but you are.
you're cargo.
No. She is not cargo.
But I made a promise to Tess, and she was like family.
I think we should become more like family.
What if you don't find him?
I will.
How do you know?
I'm persistent.
Yeah, he is that.
You got up pretty early if you want to grab more sleep.
I'm not even tired.
She'll be asleep. Yeah. She'll be asleep in 5 minutes. That's me. I'm not tired. Be careful. Oh, they've blocked the road. I feel like that's a trap. Raiders or whoever it was they're just gonna come out and attack. Where is it? I was looking at the places of where it actually was. But... Damn, the work of that though, with like, the set work and everything. Yeah, there's nothing the other side of that.
Feels a bit dodgy to me.
It just isn't.
It's on the way to Wichita and Des Moines, was it?
Where are we?
Kansas City.
Ah, Kansas City, okay.
How far back do we have to go to get around this?
Too far.
Screw it.
Let's just drive through it.
We can jog right around this tunnel. Take the next ramp.
Careful, careful, careful. Feel like something's gonna happen. Okay. Oh, that reminds me of, kind of reminds me of poster work I've done for The Walking Dead as well. But no, it reminds me of a specific poster of The Walking Dead. You know the one where there's
the highway.
Weirdly, I said highway and he said highway. This is very similar to the game, like this city and everything.
It's gotta be the right.
Why is it so empty?
Stop! Is that the QZ?
Yeah.
Hey! Please help!
Oh, that's a trap. That is a trap in itself.
Are we gonna help him?
No.
Yeah, it's a trap. Yeah. Told you. Oh! Careful, careful. Oh, no!
Okay.
Yeah.
So it's this scene. It looked a little bit different, but I remember this kind of thing.
Hey, you see that hole?
Going high.
Squeeze through.
Don't let her go in the gun line, though, in the gunfire.
When I say go, you crawl to that wall and you squeeze through and you don't come out until I say.
Okie dokie.
And they're not gonna hit you. Look at me!
She's got a gun as well, hasn't she?
Go!
Come on, go, 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 go. Just. He is brutal. Careful. Yeah, she's got that gun. Come on. It's gotta be Joel that's... As in, it's gotta be Joel that's shot the guy. Yeah. Oh no, who's that? Who's... Oh god. I'm colourblind, by the way, so I saw his jacket as Joel's colour. Oh no, 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 no. Ellie, get the gun. Yeah, get the gun. Quick, 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 quick. No, not the knife, the gun. The gun. The gun. Oh, the knife. Either. Oh, she did. Damn. Oh. That was her first shot. Oh, damn.
No, it's okay. It's okay. It's over. We're not fighting anymore.
Thank God.
I'm gonna go home. I'll tell everyone you're good. I don't know what to do.
Well, you just attacked them.
My mom isn't far. If you can get me to her.
Oh, God. Joel, no. Spare him. He's not going to, is he? Give me the gun, probably. Yep. Okay. No.
Wait. You can have it.
Get back behind the wall.
No.
No.
I'm sorry. Please. No, please.
Oh, God.
Please. You know what I asked you.
Okay, I thought he was going to shoot him. Can't believe he... To be fair, though, like in the game, he did brutally,
I got some food in here still.
I can't say
I got your light.
because of YouTube. That's why sometimes I stop myself from saying certain words, by the way, in case you wondered.
Hoping we spot a clear route out.
Or if you hear sometimes that I'll say words and I'll mute them in the edit, that's another reason why. And it can be really sporadic at times, so I'll overprotect it, just in case. God, the work on this. I always marvel at the work done on the sets and stuff.
I was alone. I haven't seen any of those people since that night. What else do you want me to say?
I don't know, the truth.
Kathleen.
Oh, I know her as Rose from 2.5 Men. Don't remember her character though. As in Kathleen. I don't.
Carrie Schreiber, haven't seen them. Henry Burrell. You know where Henry is.
Henry.
Lawyer.
Who's Henry?
Medical attention, family visit.
Because I've got the knowledge of the game and that I try and pinpoint the characters and the places to like the game, but I didn't know.
Where my brother was beaten to...
Ooh.
This has gone too far. It has to stop.
It has to stop now, you mean? Now that you're in the cell. When you were safe and protected and ratting on your neighbors to Fedra.
They put a gun to my head.
There. Have I satisfied the necessary conditions for you to talk?
I don't like her. As in the character, not the actor.
I never told them anything about your brother.
But Henry did.
Henry?
We know that he's still in the city.
So they're searching for Henry. Name rings a bell, but escapes me.
Where is he? You think I won't do it?
I don't think you will.
I'm your doctor.
Is this going to be the whole, I brought you into this world? Well, you brought me into this world, so I'm going to take you out of it. Going for the whole Hot Fuzz thing. Daddy, I brought you into this world.
I brought you into this world. I think it's rather fitting I should be the one to take you out of it.
Who did this?
We think it was outsiders.
He looks familiar as well.
Could be mercs.
Maybe he found someone out there.
Who is Henry?
Will he live?
No. I think he's gone already.
What if I had a doctor?
There's no chance. I'm sorry.
Oh dear. I don't think that guy's going to be alive much longer. The guy in the cell.
Open it.
Oh. Brutal. From afar.
Find who did this. Find every collaborator and them all.
We the people. I remember a city in the game. Sorry, I keep putting everything to the game. And I remember a city, and this is very similar. Don't remember the people. The we the people. I wonder if they filmed a lot of this in like abandoned towns.
People.
Are we okay in here?
For a little bit, maybe. Looks like they're checking out apartment buildings first.
Careful. Don't look out.
But they'll be coming through these places soon enough.
There's a really tall building like 4 blocks away.
Mm-hmm.
As soon as we don't hear a truck, we move fast as we can.
Are you okay?
I'm all right. Are you all right?
Yeah.
Why is he being odd? Is he okay? Is he hurt or?
Thing is I didn't hear that guy coming.
Oh, he's still thinking about the...
He shouldn't have had to, you know.
Well, you're glad I did, right?
Yeah, but...
You're just a kid.
Yeah, exactly. She still shouldn't have had to.
You should know what it means. It's not like you killed him.
No, thank God.
Shooting or...
Yeah.
I know what it's like. First time that you hurt someone like that. If you
need someone to talk to?
I'm not good at this.
Yeah, you really aren't.
I mean, it was my fault. You shouldn't have had to.
I like how he's looking out for her.
And I'm sorry.
It wasn't my first time.
Oh. Who? I know she's done similar before, but I didn't know.
Show me your grip. Finger off the trigger. Now, who taught you that?
Fedra school.
Figures. Your thumb. Over your thumb. Left hand. Squeezes down on the right.
I like that he's teaching her all this kind of stuff.
Okay.
It's good that he's good that he's teaching. He's building that relationship we know and love. Oh, he's letting her have a gun.
Uh-oh.
Blimey.
You put it in your pack.
Yeah.
You shoot your damn ass off.
She's not going to pay attention. She's not going to listen to that, is she? Careful with the gun, though. Don't. I'm still betting that'll probably come in handy later. Having it that close to her.
We'll get through this.
I know.
Yeah. Just be careful. Don't open the door that loud. Oh my god. Hello, everybody, we're here. Oh.
No sign of them. You?
Yeah.
Has the sign of who? Oh, of Henry? I feel like I know the name, but I don't know why I know the name. Yeah, I said it earlier, by the way. I still stick by it. I'm not fussed. I'm not bothered about these kind of bits of the program. I could give or take it. I prefer the main storyline, like Joel and Ellie stuff. Anything directly that impacts them, and that's it. This doesn't really. I guess it's Fedra. She is Fedra, isn't she? No. Superheroes.
They're out of food. Henry won't let Sam starve. Double the guards around our provisions. He's close. What?
Henry and Sam. I remember around the city or town or whatever in the game, there was a duo. There was two people that Joel and Ellie met, but I don't remember what they were called or who they were. Oh, what is that? What? I was going to say it's an earthquake at first, but what the blazes is that?
When do we tell the others?
Oh, what?
Not yet. Let's just handle what we have to handle.
Runners or zombies or something underneath?
Seal off the building for now.
What's the virus coming alive? Why would they be infected in the ground, though? Is it a tunnel underneath?
Straighten up. I got you.
Quiet. Oh my god.
Okay, I'm in.
So bloomin' loud.
Where'd you be without me, huh?
By now, Wyoming.
Oh, yeah. Walked into that one.
Yeah. I feel like, though, we got really treated in, was it episode 2 with the museum? And we saw the runner, we saw the infected clicker.
We're going on 42 flights.
But we haven't really seen much else that I can remember. No, because 3 had none in it.
How far?
As far as I can make it.
So this is the kind of thing I love. Like in number 2 when they were hunting and searching the city, when they were with Tess.
Hey, you know that guy who said he was hurt? How did you know it was an ambush?
It's kind of obvious.
I've been on both sides.
Oh.
It was a long time ago. We did what we needed to survive.
You and Tess?
And the people we were with. My brother, too.
He did ask her not to say her name in the previous episode.
Did you innocent people?
Yeah.
Come on.
I mean, they've probably grown since the whole, don't say her name. It's an empty room.
Oh.
33 floors, that's good.
What's that on the wall?
It's gonna have to be. Give me a minute.
Get up, you lazy ass.
You know, he's getting on a bit.
56 years old, you.
I'm joking, by the way. He's not getting on. It's a good idea. That's better than your idea you had in the woods.
Joel. Joel!
What?
What are you doing?
I don't want someone sneaking up on us while we're sleeping.
Oh.
Will that help?
You sure you're gonna hear it?
Of course I'll hear it. That's the damn point.
Okay.
I got a bad feeling about this.
Yeah, good night.
There's one way out of that room, and this is a window. I didn't see a window, so... Again, don't go to sleep together.
Hey,
Yeah?
when we were talking about hurting people, what did you mean it wasn't your first time?
Yeah.
I don't want to talk about it.
Okay. Who did she hurt?
All right. You don't have to. I'm just saying. It isn't fair. Your age, having to deal with all of this.
Yeah.
So it gets easier when you get older?
She's very young for living in that life.
No, not really.
The reason I asked whether you'd hear the glass or not is because I've noticed you don't hear too well from your right side.
Aww.
Is it because you were shot?
She was thinking about him.
Probably more from shooting. So if you want to keep your hearing, you stick to that knife.
Yeah, I didn't think of that. Shooting would make you more deaf, depending on the arm you use, maybe. Was that a thing of the game? Was he slightly deaf?
Did you know diarrhea is hereditary?
What?
Yeah, it runs in your genes.
That was good. That was good.
That is so goddamn stupid.
Yes, you did.
Isn't it?
You're losing it big time.
I love them together. And this is the start of their ever friendship. Get a really uneasy feeling.
Joel. Joel!
Uh-oh. Oh no. Oh! Yes! Oh, that's creepy. Henry and Sam? It's so strange. Like they're familiar. I just don't remember like piecing. Oh, this is the song from the game. Is this Ashley Johnson singing as well? The version from the game, which I can't remember if it was that song or another one. Oh, they took a song that was by, I think it was like for an advert for The Last of Us, or I think it was in an advert for The Last of Us. They used the same style, but it wasn't it wasn't her actual version of it, but they redid her style of acoustic, but for The Last of Us, or they did it actually in the game. I know they definitely did it in the game, but I think where it first came out it was part of the trailer or something. There was a big uproar about it. But yes, at the end of episode 4 of The Last of Us, it's True Faith, which was originally done by New Order, but it's the Lottie Kestner version. So yeah, it's the I think from what I remember, that is the original version that they mimicked. Yeah, so this is what I was thinking. I just looked into it. In the official cinematic trailer for The Last of Us Part 2, Ashley Johnson also sung a cover of True Faith, directly inspired by Kestner's version of the song, which is hilarious now that they say it was directly inspired. But at the time, no one said a sausage, from what I remember. It was just done. And I think she came out, Lottie Kestner, or Kestner anyway, she came out and said, hang on, have you just copied my song? I'm pretty sure that was it. Don't quote me on it. Look it up for yourselves. Yeah, this is it. Naughty Dog and Sony were criticised at the time as Kestner wasn't credited, despite the cover clearly being influenced by her work. There you go. My memory does serve me correctly at times. Neil Druckmann, the game's creator and co-showrunner, tweeted, Ellie's rendition of True Faith was inspired by Lottie Kestner's haunting cover of the song. Due to an oversight on our end, no, it wasn't an oversight, you just didn't, because you didn't think anyone would notice. She wasn't credited as intended. Our deep apologies, we are rectifying this ASAP. We hope that she receives the recognition she deserves. And she actually tweeted, so Kestner then tweeted, so proud this music has found a home in such an amazing project. Thanks to Neil, Naughty Dog, and everyone at Sony. It was later released in full as part of The Last of Us Part 2 Covers and Rarities album. Oh, so it was her version. I thought it was the in-game version that was released on the album. Because I've listened to the album and I'm going to be getting, when I get back to the cottage, I am going to be buying the vinyl records, because I love vinyl. That's another thing you might not know about me, but I love vinyl. So I'm going to be buying the vinyl records of Last of Us Part 1 and Last of Us Part 2, because that soundtrack is just perfection. Oh yeah, there you go. So it was later released in full as part of the Last of Us Part 2 Covers and Rarities album, which also includes Johnson singing Through the Valley, as heard in 2016's Reveal trailer. Maybe that's the one I heard. I don't know. And her cover of Wayfaring Stranger with Troy Baker. I love that. You can find both Kestner's version of Truth Faith and Johnson's cover on Spotify and other streaming platforms. There you go, guys. With that episode, I really enjoyed it. I loved the world building in it. It was just beautiful. Especially the first half of the episode was stunning, with Ellie and Joel just, roaming the landscapes, finding out a bit more about Tommy, finding out about their backgrounds a little bit as well. You got the joke book in there, or the pun book in there. So many little snippets of the game just included and just embedded into it that I loved. Although the thing about, in the room where the floor was moving, is that aspect of the world new? I don't remember anything about the floor moving. Or maybe infected are under the floor for some reason, trying to burst out and escape. I don't know. Well, maybe it's the infection. Maybe the spores we saw, or whatever they were, not spores. The tendrils. Maybe it's that moving from underneath. Either way, absolutely loved it. It was a shorter episode. That one was only, 40 something minutes long, I think. So that was a bit of a shorter episode, but I think personally, just enough. Just perfect enough for that time. Although, one thing I think they could have done is, I know we were invested completely in that last episode, in episode 3, with Bill and Frank. But I kind of feel like they could have split both episodes. In fact, I might even try this at some point as like my own little personal edit type thing, and put part of Bill and Frank's storyline, because there's a lot of time jumps in that story, but put part of Bill and Frank's, then put Ellie and Joel's stuff, then put a bit of Bill and Frank in again, and then go back to Ellie and Joel. And you'd have the other stuff in there with the Federer and everything as well. And I don't think it would really play too much with, like, mess the story around too much or anything, because I feel like that would work more. I don't know. I really enjoyed that they had a story to themselves, but it kind of felt like a detraction from, which I can't remember. Maybe I said it in the previous one, but I don't know if it felt like a detraction from the Last of Us storyline, because they just went off on a tangent with a love story, which I do not have a problem with whatsoever, because it was the most beautiful thing I'd ever seen. But could they have maybe merged the episodes? Then you wouldn't have, introduced characters and then got rid of them in the same episode. Because we heard of Bill and Frank before that in episode 1 or 2, but we never saw them. And then in that episode we were introduced and then had to say goodbye to in the same thing. But yeah, this one though, absolutely loved it. And didn't really have anything bad to say other than, again, the little tangents with Catherine, if that was her name. Little tangents with Catherine, not really fussed about, not really bothered where that storyline's going to go. Maybe it's just me. Does anybody else feel like that? That, they care about the main storyline with Ellie and Joel, but not specifically about anything else? Like, I care about Tommy, kind of, because I kind of knew Tommy from the game, with him being Joel's brother. This Henry and Sam, don't remember specifically. The older guy, not the kid, but the older guy looks familiar. Yeah, what did you think to that, guys? Let me know your thoughts in the comments, please. And yeah, let me know if there is anything specifically you'd like to request from me, like, anything you'd like me to watch. I have a wide range, a wide plethora of things that I absolutely love and adore. I presume now that we're going to get, like, the next episode is going to be focused on the city itself. And hopefully maybe the next couple episodes are going to be the city, and delving into that world a bit more, finding out about these two characters at the end of it. Maybe they are, I keep wanting to say Harry and Sam, Henry and Sam, maybe. Yeah, all in all, really nice rounded episode. You had that lovely little note at the end, the song over the credits. Thank you so much for joining me with this. You can check out the full reaction to this over on the Patreon page as well, and I hope to see you next time. And again, feel free, request things in the comments. But as you know, I absolutely love this series as it is. I loved it as a game, and they have done absolutely stunningly well, just astonishingly well, with the set design, the location finding, making things look almost identical to the game. There's been locations, there's been so many little things that I've picked up on and gone, I remember that from the game. Which is crazy, because this is real. Well, it's real life. I say it's real life like that because obviously some of it is superimposed, some of it is CGI, etc, etc. But it is made to look real. Whereas in the game, it was a game and it's made with a game's engine. It's incredible that they've made it real. Thank you so much for watching. If you would like to, then please consider subscribing to the channel. We do, reactions like this. We do other things. Just check out the plethora of things that we've got on the channel. But if you consider subscribing to the channel, then, it really helps me out and it helps the channel out. Take care, stay safe, and I will see you guys very soon. And I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.
I'd just like to say a huge thank you to all of my supporters over on Patreon, and that includes Douglas Collier, Terry V, Michael, Chris Holmes, Seth, Thomas Masters, Shoehorn1234, Ress, Patrick Durr, Roger C. Griffith, and any of you other lovely supporters that has joined since.